when I met Ryan, he was doing what he referred to as dirty bulking. So he basically had some friends at the gym. He would go to them and take the supplements they were taking, do the workouts they were doing, and he was just concerned with getting plenty of calories and plenty of protein into his body and doing what he called dirty bulk. However, after about 2 years or so of this, he ended up just becoming skinny fat, is what he called it. So didn't really have much in regards to gains to show for it. He got a little bit stronger, but had like a little tiny belly um, through this process, and was taking supplements that weren't really doing anything for him aesthetically or otherwise. So at this point, he's starting to think, maybe he should seek better help. Maybe his friends don't really know as much as they thought they did about it, and maybe there's a better path. And thinking, I should probably change what it is that I'm doing since I still don't have the results that I want. So he's also feeling frustrated. Like, dude, he just spent all this time, all this energy, all this money. He's being consistent, which is one of the hardest parts about all of it, and he still doesn't have the results. So he's angry and frustrated after all this time being spent and energy, money being wasted. So here's what we ended up doing after Ryan came to me to flip all of this around for him. So we already had the consistency thing down, which is the hardest part about all of it. So he had that down. And then on top of that, we just switched from the dirty bulk that he was doing and switched that to the clean bulk, which in layman's terms means instead of focusing on just getting a crap ton of calories and protein, it's, hey, let's make sure you're having good calories and protein. So we're going to have good, solid, whole foods. So I turned more towards like, dude, have some solid meat, have some salmon and fish, and eat as much vegetables, fruit as you want, and anything that's a plant or animal, feel free to put that into your body. But all that processed garbage, stay away from that, because that's just going to easily add more fat and other problems to your body. So that was a pretty simple switch there. And then the other part too was just holding him accountable to make sure that not only would he stay the course with the clean bulk and the consistency of his workouts, which he had doing a pretty good job with, but also to have that level of intensity, because with weight loss it's a little bit different, because you can kind of back off a little bit on the workouts and just keep on dropping down on the amount of food you're eating, and you're still going to be able to see results. But with Ryan, in order for him to build the muscle that he wanted, he had to keep on essentially sending a signal to his body that said, hey body, we need more muscles here, okay? And one of the ways in order to do that effectively is to bring it to what people call failure. But ultimately, you're just trying to get as much muscle fibers being recruited in the body for these exercises. And so that was a big part that I helped him with, is just ensuring he's able to keep showing up with that same level of intensity day in and day out to make sure he's making those gains that he wants to see. And then here's what ended up happening after just 2.5 months of working together. My man ends up putting on all of this muscle and feeling way better about himself, that he actually has a clear path forward. He understands the radical difference between dirty bulk and clean bulk, and now can proudly look himself in the mirror knowing that is the temple that he built. I hope this helped you. Hopefully you can take a couple pages out of Ryan's playbook.